Hey, this is Rebecca Dirks for PremierGuitar.com. We're here with Herman Lee of DragonForce, checking out his live rig for the tour. We're going to start checking out the guitars first. You want to show us what your main guitar that you're going to be using tonight is?
Yeah, I have a lot of guitars, but I'm kind of scaling down to main two that I play all the time. So we have the Ibanez E-Gen 18. So as you can see, this guitar I have kind of stage dived numerous times. Stage diving, I throw it across the stage every night, and so you can see it's been through war. But this is the first one they made for me back in 2007. So
How much does that weigh? It looks light.
I don't know. You can
Let's see.
enough to make the bruise here.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So from hitting the guitar on my body. Okay.
What kind of pickups are in it?
They're all DiMarzio custom pickups Steve Blucher did for me. So I couldn't think of a name for them, so unfortunately they have to use my name, so they call it Herman Lee model. I really didn't want to call it Herman Lee model, but it is that right now. So we got about nine different combinations on the pickup setting here, with all the coil splitting and all that. So this is the platinum blonde version. I thought it'd be cooler to call it a platinum blonde.
Is the fretboard scallop there?
We got a scallop here, just here on the 3, 4, 5. No, not 3, 4, 5. I don't even know.
Other way around.
The last 4 frets are scalloped, so okay. Yeah. So those are the two 6 strings. Okay. These are basically standard model, the same one. Like if you go and play in the shop, it's the same one. Probably in better condition than my one. And we also have the 7-string guitar here. That's a 7-string model. Same thing, 9 pickup configuration, scallop frets. It's a chameleon purple color. I don't know if you can see it.
I can see it. I hope you can see it on video. It's really cool.
So that's really cool. It's got a really thin neck, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I based it on for the guitar nerds out there, I based it on a 1991 model 540 S7 Ibanez neck.
Right. Ibanez nerds are happy.
Yeah. So in case they think, well, I don't know what I'm talking about, I really do.
And what songs are you using the 7-string on?
It's on Fallen World, so one of the new songs from the new album.
So then with the electric models, what string gauges are you using on the 6 or 7 strings?
On the 6 strings is 946. On the 7 strings, a 59 on the low B string. So they're all standard tuning.
And are you setting your action pretty low?
Not that low, because it sounds better when it's not too low. So have to kind of make a compromise between low and tone and all that. So I think mediumly low, but also because I like to push the whammy bar backwards quite a lot. So if it's too low, it's going to choke really, really easily on the fret. So I can pull about 7 frets on this guitar if I pull up. So I've got 7 notes, pitch up. The bridge, apart from, obviously you got a really thin body. Most Ibanez, they're like based on the S series body, have a ZR bridge, which is a ball bearing bridge. But this actually is a knife edge bridge. I prefer the sound of the knife edge bridge. That's why I choose it that way. And I don't use the tram stopper on the 6-string model. So no tram stopper there. I even got rid of the mounts on it for now. So we have the acoustic on the stand, and we have it on the wireless, just make life easier. And you'll see on the rig that we have lots of wireless systems, so we can accommodate all the guitars. I don't know what model this is, but it's cool.
So you're using wireless units with the electrics too, then?
Yeah, actually, the wireless system, we put a strap. We put the little kind of wristband on the wireless here. It's a Samsung wireless here, because we jump around all the time. And if we don't put the little kind of wristband thing over it, we end up breaking the thing jumping around all the time. So, yeah.
All right, well, we know there's wireless in the rack. Let's go check out what else is there. All right, so let's check out what's in the rack.
Right, so we have, of course, the power supply here. I should get really technical here, right?
I'll get so technical.
Okay. I don't usually, try to not bore people, but... So we've got all the ground lift buttons here, in case you worry about hum noises and stuff. That's pretty cool. We've got the tuner. I like this tuner here because it makes some really nice bright lights. So that's the bonus to it, apart from tuning the guitar. We have wirelesses here. We've got the electric guitars here, and we also have the acoustic guitars. Yeah. So, it's not even plugged in at the moment, so they should turn it on before we play the show. We have for the preamp level. So we got the Rocktron Prophecy 2 preamp, and you can see we got all the stuff programmed in. You got lead sound, solo sounds, rhythm, clean sounds, whammy pedal patch, hot hand patch, solo with auto wah, octave up, octave down, MIDI version of the hot hand controlling the rack, more solo whammy sound, whammy 2 up octave, harmonizer, free lower harmony, free higher harmony, free lower harmony lead sound instead of the solo is different level. So etc. etc. Pac-Man sound, I have no idea what that is, and all kind of booster, all kind of like acoustic booster. So we've got lots of stuff here for different solos, parts, and things like that. Okay, so I'll turn it to here so it's not too noisy right now. So we've got 2 for backup, and we have a patch mate here which actually brings in all those little effects that we want beyond the Prophecy 2 preamp. So if we look down here, we have the hot hand, which is the remote control ring that you see me usually wearing, which control the effect here. This is the wah version. There's a MIDI one as well, but I'm not using it on this tool because we're not playing certain songs that require it. I got a harmonizer here, which is set, which patch into the loop here. And I'll show you at the back, there's more pedals.
Okay.
So these are the extra pedals for different tones that we patch in via the Rocktron Loop 8 patch made earlier. So we have different sound in case I want something different for certain solos. So we've got the power stack here, we've got the acoustic simulator. Is sometimes we can't be bothered getting the acoustic out, we just play the acoustic on the electric guitar using the simulator. Super octave, octave pedal obviously, and a different chorus, super chorus. And they all go into the rack preamp using the loop 8.
So are you using any of these pedals on very specific songs, or you just kind of bring them in when you feel like it?
Yeah, they're for different songs. So some of these are only on the new album, and some of them are, you know, kind of change it on the old album songs. Some I prefer the chorus in the Rocktron Prophecy, and some I prefer on the pedal. So, you know, since we have a choice, why not? And we got a little kind of, we got wireless MIDI here, which is a rare one. This is patch changes controlling. I got the computer control certain songs for the patch changes, so I don't have to hit any pedals when I play on stage. The solo just come on automatically. So
really?
Yeah, that's a good thing. You got MIDI splitter there, so I can have the computer controlling my rack as well as my feet if I need to bypass the computer controlling the pedal changes. So a lot of people wonder, how do I get all these effect sound coming out, all the harmonizer, wah, anything like that, without pressing the button. So I have my guitar tech, which I program all the different pedal changes here onto the all access, and he can press them for me. So if you see here, this is a Sam clean, Herman clean, Herman solo 1, hot hand, Sam mute, in case we need to mute it. Whammy pedal for WDL is double lead, so it turns Sam's rig and my rig at the same time into solos. If you hit that, it turns both us into rhythm. If you if you hit Herman solo 1, it turns me into solo and Sam automatically into rhythm. So we've got the manual control here, all the little things there, and the computer also control it, so I can write in all the patch changes when I want to.
So is the whammy then being controlled by the Rocktron Prophecy? So like the switching between that, you look like you had some presets. So are you actually using the one on the floor?
Yeah. So the whammy pedal up the front is in this patch mate. So we open the loop whenever we want. So instead of having a big cable from the wireless into the whammy into here, I put it in parallel on the patch mate. So when I don't use it, my signal do not go through all these things. So that's to power all the pedals. You have the hush here, which is used with the Rocktron patch mate, and you got the rack wah here, which is I use the rack wah so you don't have to have a long cable as well, because it's controlled by a foot pedal up the front using a TRS cable, and all that into the Mesa Boogie stereo 250 power amp. We got one for backup, and they run in stereo on the JSX cabinet on the left side here right now. Yeah.
And how are you not miking those? How are those going in, or are the mics just not set up?
Oh, I don't use the mics. What happened is I actually used the XLR at the back of the DI of the Prophecy.
Okay.
instead. The reason is because I use the in-ear monitors here. I got it consistent every single night, how the guitar sounds. If I put a mic there, sometimes not quite the same frequencies as well. Yeah.
What in-ears are you using?
Right now I got Ultimate UE11. Yeah. I actually prefer these. These are actually 4 years old. I know you're supposed to change them every 2 years, but I like them because they're old, I got a lot of bleed from the room, so I can actually hear the room. Yeah, instead of using the kind of like ambience mic.
So then up front, all you've got is the whammy and the foot controller for the wah?
Yeah, that's right. So the wah, so we don't have a cable coming down. That's just a TRS cable, so I can control the wah there. This is a, how do you say, switchless. It's switch. Of course, there's a switch, but switchless is, I mean, like, if I put the foot on, it works. If I take the foot off, it doesn't work, because I always forget to switch them off properly. So, and you got the whammy pedal here, set here on the parallel. Yeah.
All right. Cable-wise, do you have specific cables you're using?
I'm using Planet Wave cables pretty much for everything.
And picks?
Picks, I'm using Dunlop, the purple one.
Purple one. I know, everybody knows the colors. There's the yellow one, the purple one.
Yeah, the purple one, which is, I'll show the camera, maybe she can see it. Well, it's got my signature on it, but it's a Tortex, there you go. Tortex. It's a matte finish, so it doesn't slip off my hand. So that is the ring I was talking about here. That's the one that controls, I can control the effects. So I've set it to go wah, wah, wah with the hand motion. But of course you can do pitch shifting and anything you want, controlling the rack using the MIDI version of it.
And are you using that just on like specific songs or throughout the show?
I use it on this tour. I'm using on Heroes of Our Time and Operation Ground and Pound. Yeah. And because yeah, it changes as the set lists go along. And I got this here sitting here. This is actually what I used to warm up. This is the E-band. I usually have the DragonForce songs in this thing, and I kind of jam along with before the show. So it just make life easier. And then I have a Strat version. I attach my Strat for warming up. Yeah, a Strat version, so I can plug my in-ear monitors into it and walk around like an idiot, not talking to anybody and just playing the songs. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you guys have it really dialed in. I guess I did ask if anybody had any questions on Facebook. And this is kind of a funny one. What kind of conditioner do you use on your beautiful hair?
I don't know which one they're doing on sale right now. I don't know. I don't really care. I think I'm using Garnier at the moment. Yeah.
Thank you very much for taking some time to go through your rack with us.
Cool, thanks.
We are here with DragonForce's Sam Totman, talking about his guitars, gear, and all that. You want to tell us what guitar you're going to be using most tonight?
Right, so next here we have this lovely thing. It's well, everyone probably knows what it is. It's Ibanez RG and a 7 strings, because I think they're really amazing. Yeah, well actually no, we've got a song on our new record that uses 7 strings all the way through. We had like
Which is the song?
It's called Fallen World. And I mean, we did always use 7 strings a bit on all of our records, but not ever a whole song. So that's why I've never really used one on tour before. So this is the first time. So there you go. So, well, this one here is actually another one that Ibanez made especially for me because they're so nice. It's STM Model 2, and it's blue. And it's got Evolution pickups. It's got a neck-through body, actually, this one, which is different to the white one. It's actually got a knob on the switchy thing. And it's nice and shiny and new because I haven't really used it very much.
Very nice.
So there you go.
All right, well, let's check out what all those guitars are going through then.
Yeah, all right, let's do it.
All right, so then this is the rack that you're plugging into.
Yeah, it's like quite lovely and colourful, obviously. We've got like 2 wireless systems here. Top one's for electric guitar. The bottom one's like a backup, or like also used for acoustic guitar. Then like my main amp is Rocktron Prophecy 2, as you can see there. Backup one in case something goes wrong, which of course it never will because they're so amazing. Mesa Boogie power amp, and that's basically it really. You can pretty much see it right there.
All right, it's pretty simple then. You get most of it just out of the guitars in through the system.
Yeah. So sounds pretty good.
All right, cool. Well, thank you very much for taking some time to show us your rig here for DragonForce. We appreciate it.
Yeah, sure, thanks.
This is Rebecca Dirks for PremierGuitar.com.